Hi and welcome to OpenTTD. In the meantime, I did a few alterations, or really one alteration. I already looked at the industry funding because we had that occurrence that there was a new hotel funded here in St. Michael. I decided to disable industry creation and make it so that it's not automatically generating new industries, because I feel like part of the charm of this map is that the industries are placed very strategically, and I don't want them to generate randomly anywhere. We'll keep the few that were already created now, but I think for now I think it's better to not create more, especially since we have so much of the map still to explore. The next ones that I had, there's a few things on my agenda. Primarily, I want to look at the density of the trains, because we started delivering engineering supplies, and that's great because engineering supplies really help out a lot to speed up the industries, but they also cause us to have 6 million iron ore here waiting, and in Ilmtal it's no much better. It's 1.2 million, and we also have now here in Fesselkirchen 1 point something million, just because we are at gung-ho production, because we are producing like crazy at this point. For this reason, I think we really urgently need more trains on any routes, basically. And for that, we also need urgently more money than we currently have, because we're also still in the process of refitting a lot of our trains to have slightly more capacity and be slightly faster. But yeah, for now, let's focus on the quantity aspect of things and just pump out a few more trains. Particularly, I'm thinking of the Mikasavici section here, because it has the 6 million, as you saw. So let's just take a look at our things, and we have here the iron ore Mikasavici to Wilmart section here, which already is hugely profitable. This is really the money-making operation. I think we can all agree. So let's just pump a few out. The thing that I didn't take into account is, did we buy an upgraded train or now an old one? Yeah. That is, of course, a little bit stupid of me that we bought like some old ones. But I do believe they can automatically upgrade it, because the upgrade operation is still in progress. They ought to be, yes. So let me see, can I find a template of a train that already is upgraded to where we want it to be? So this has the goods engine with the 3-plank one, and this is the train number 22. So the 22 we can use as a basis here. And we are just going to... Oh, one sec. I made a mistake. Because now we put one on the Magrova line, which is a feeder line. So this, of course, is incorrect. So this should be differently. This is the 53. We'll put it on this line. And we will make you stop sharing orders and then start sharing orders with one of those. That should hopefully help you find your way again. You're right ahead of where you want to be, yes. Okay. Yeah. So I'm sure putting on so many more trains on this route will not backfire at all. Not even a little bit. It will all be good. Don't worry about it. Right. Oh, that's also something I have on my note. I think there's a little bit of a chaotic situation down here. You probably spotted already. I think it's relating to the fact that there's no connection here. It just wants that they try to navigate to this, but it's an end station, a terminus. I think that's causing a problem. That's my suspicion, at least. I'm not sure if that's really the reason. Let's see. Let's see if I can generate enough money. Okay, we're gonna go out and borrow temporarily a little bit of money, and we're going to make a road connection up here. If these idiots that are piling up here will let me. Can you let me, please? Guys, please let me build a road. You don't think that would be nice if you did? Yeah, somehow they got the idea that they can navigate there, but they cannot. Let me see if that resolves it. So they come from this direction. They somehow, how did they even like previously connect? What was the idea here? How did they get here? How did this happen? I don't know. This seems very odd to me, to be honest. Don't even know what they're all for here. Like, who are you? Like, what is this? Like, why do you have so many on this route? Is that really the case? No, those are different ones. So those are going the long way that way. I guess I planned that route and then never looked at the map to see that there's actually a connection. I think that's the case, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So we're going to piss off the Bikasavici people, and we're just going to build a secondary connection also down here. Just so that we have two connections in case we need it. Okay. There's no way you can do on the slope, right? Yeah. We would have to reconstruct this. I think it's probably... There's no downside to do that, so let's do it. Okay, like that. And now we're gonna make a nice connection here. Okay, that seems reasonable. We're gonna also connect that if we had the money for it. Then we can maybe get rid of that connection because it's maybe a little bit too much then. And just run this from the back side here. Yes. Just trying to make things look slightly prettier than they are. And we're trying to repay our loan. That was just a temporary measure. And yeah, we're still lacking a lot of trains. As you can see, we're not really making a lot of progress. But I have the feeling that we're also a bit bottlenecked by just having... This is not necessarily having the best infrastructure that allows us to be high speed all the time on these trains. But we are making good progress. And we have, of course, the same problems here in Ilmtal. So in Ilmtal, I think the problem last time I checked, we had only one train on this route, which was insane. Yeah, it's still the case. So that definitely is not sufficient. We know that. We know that. So then let's go ahead and... Well, I don't know if this one is upgraded yet. It's always such a little pain to buy an old one. This is a Crampton with a old one. So can I just say, does that work if I just tell you like, hey, can you go to the depot to servicing? Actually, I want you to. So can control click only to service. Yeah, please service at Kleiner Willmart. Yeah, but it's running okay, 45. So it did a service. Did it also an upgrade based on that? Don't know if you had enough money. Maybe it did. It did not. Okay. Then can you go to the depot proper, please? That did the upgrade. Okay, so we have to send them really to the depot. That'll make them upgrade. Okay, that's fine. Then we will clone that 2 times. Yep. Then on Fesselkirchen we also have this issue because there's not even a train here currently waiting. But here we also have the issue that many trains can cause a headache. We know that as well. Fesselkirchen Willmart. So we'll just put maybe 1 or 2 more trains here as well. Probably they're also not upgraded yet, would be my suspicion, because most are not. Cramptons, yeah, they all look the same. So let's just take this one as a template, the number 17. Just send it to the next the next opportunity to go maintain. And I think it didn't do that. Probably we didn't have the money. Yeah, we didn't have the money. Okay, so do it again, please. I set the limit to 50k, so you need to have 50k in the bank for it to do the maintenance or the upgrades. And that time it did it. So now we can clone this one 2 more times and send those trains on their way to Fesselkirchen to hopefully pick up some of that iron ore that we worked so hard to create. And that is already making good progress on things. I'm quite happy. Ilmtal still, like, okay, now here Ilmtal looks a little bit better. We're not on the millions anymore here. And how does it look like down here? We're still at 5 million, but we had 6 million initially. So it's going the right direction. I'm a little bit thinking it might be worth it to create a faster entrance here, although it seems like it's not a huge issue, to be honest, at the same time. So let's maybe leave that for future operation. Okay, then let me take a look at my smart list here, what we want to do. The next thing that I thought about is we actually build a connection all the way here to, from Mittermarkt, we put this Maria Heiligenach am Dachstein horse market here, probably relating to this town over here. So we're gonna rename that a little bit. So this is going to be the station, which is going to be called after the factory, which is the Bad Brunn Stockyard. So the Bad Brunn horse market, whatever, that's fine. It's named after this town, but the station was named after that town. All right. So we actually don't deliver anything here. We wanted to. Truth be told, we did want to, but we never ended up actually doing that. Right now, we're only picking up from here milk, which is fine. We're not really delivering anything up there, and actually, we don't have a connection here even. So we actually saved a little bit here to make this crossing a bit less cool. We put a very cheap crossing here and didn't actually bother with making a proper one. But that's okay, it's very easy to upgrade in my view by just making that. Okay, I'm using always this weird tool. I don't know who wants to use that tool for anything because it's really weird in my view. Yeah, so we're gonna just delete a little bit the railway line here and just make that crossing really nice. So okay, I'm a little bit confused here. So you don't have to have this turn here for sure. So like that and like that. And then there would be one more from here, but we'll have to put it a bit differently. Okay, I'm not liking this, so if you don't like it, redo it, make it proper. Let's not compromise here. Is that correct? Yeah, that does look correct. Now it just needs to be connected again. Then a few signals to help them understand how we want things to go down. This looks fine, this looks fine. We can use a few signals here. Sorry, quickly confusing you for a second. But yeah, that is the right way to do. Then, where's the next maintenance thing anyway? It's a bit unclear to me. Also this way, wow, terrible. Should we improve that? Maybe, maybe. Well, we're here. Tunneling? Do we tunnel on this? I think it's maybe, that's maybe is one opportunity to put some terraforming, but hey. tunnel in front of the bridge is nice, right? Like you just rush through a tunnel and then on the other side you're immediately going across water. Like it's a nice surprise, so to speak. You're really gonna be enjoying that trip. So that's right. But still no maintenance stuff anywhere to be seen. Ah, here they are. I see. Good. Then let's put a new train. So let's check just if we don't have anything newer, but we still going with the goods trains, I think. Or did we change our mind? I don't remember. Did we upgrade from the goods trains to something else? I think we left it at the goods trains. Let me just double check that. Don't remember. So when we go to our iron ore trains, what is the replacement order? Replacing the Cromptons with goods. Yeah, so I think we are fine with the goods train then. And we are going to want to transport livestock. Yeah, livestock. Livestock wagons seem like the best one. Yep. Okay, then we have that settled. We will make 2, but let's first put the orders. The orders will be to go here, pick up the livestock, and then we're going to run it all the way up to the slaughterhouse here. We're not going to pick up the food just yet, because we don't have any place to deliver it to. But here we go. 2 of those. Oh, they will block the milk trains right now because we don't deliver anything here. So let's take care of that quite quickly. Yeah, we didn't deliver anything here yet. There's also quite a lot of milk actually hanging around here. So that's fine. Let's see what we have here actually. We have here running around horse-drawn carts. I see. So we are trying to transport livestock. There's a traction engine. Were developed as portable steam engines, applying the power of the wheel so the engine could be driven where it was needed without requiring horses. Okay, that does sound fascinating. They would have 36 livestock they could fit on there. A flatbed steam truck, also interesting. So this one is a bit newer. It was only invented a few years ago, but this one also not too long ago, like 12 years ago. Reliability here is perfect, really. Alright, let's try it out. That does sound fun. So we'll try to get... What am I doing here? I clicked on somebody else and copied the order, but the order is actually correct. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what the recipe was again, like how much we do per thing. Let's just do 2 at least. So that's fine. Then this one, we can just copy the orders also from one of them. Interesting that is, the order should work right correctly. And then those 2 can go. Right, so let me just pin that and close down. And then we have here Champerieux on Heights here. We want to buy another traction engine. And we'll copy the orders from probably one of them as well. Yeah. 2 of them. Well, let's say 3, it's quite a distance. Go. And do we also have another farm up here, right? Oh my god. Look how much freaking milk there is. This is definitely understaffed. Okay. And I don't even know, you are probably going there. Yeah. So let's not make the same mistake here. I'll just put like a lot of things for livestock transport. And then let's clone those ones here. They're gonna definitely need more on this route to Istanbul. And now the traction engines are rolling in. So this is what? This is a livestock train? No, this is a milk train. So we have 2 livestock trains. They're waiting to be filled in. This is the unideal way. If you only have one station to load 2 goods, then they're blocking each other a little bit. You could prevent that by having you know, signals, like not signals, but you could have like waypoints to make sure that things work out a bit better, but I don't have that right now. Could also deliver them farming supplies. So you are waiting around to capture full loading on those. I don't like that because you're blocking the livestock, which could already be going. But maybe it's a one-time problem. Look, they were smart. They're going to the other side. Yeah, it will take a while for the livestock stuff to get into production, seems like. There's also not that much livestock as there is milk, maybe. Maybe we overdid it a bit. Let's see how it shakes out. I mean, it's not the end of the world if things take a little bit longer, but we're delivering the first livestock here. And one of those things already transported 12%. So I'm thinking we're probably going to be needing at least one more train maybe in the end. So tougher wood accepts food. Okay. I mean, I see a profitable route then, because we are producing food here. Why not? If Tufferl wants food, then all the way. I will go for it. And we're gonna run the goods wagons again. I still don't understand why I went for them, because those seem like pretty good compared to the goods also. They're a little bit faster, have a bit more power, a bit more speed. I don't know. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And we're going to transport food in a wood-framed wagon to Tufferl. I said, I just don't know which Tufferl, probably the passenger one. And yeah, you will go up here to the horse market to pick up the meat. And then let's just take a quick peek here. You don't accept food. On that, you accept food. Oh, there's already a huge amount of food. Because the dairy. The dairy is producing food as well. So are we picking up the food here from there? Or what is... I'm a little bit confused, sorry. I don't recall exactly like how we set this up. So let me go back. Do we have some sort of food route? Maybe we set it down here. Is that the thing that we're doing? Are we selling food down here? Yeah, I think that's the problem. We are picking it up on the... something. I think we're selling food down here. I think that's what these things are for, right? What are you doing? You're going to Tougher left side, water side, Herman Farm. What are you doing at Herman Farm? What are you doing? They're just loading milk, I think. So clearly this is producing food, and they are delivering it also on this station. I think that's a historic artifact. I think they are not supposed to deliver it to that station anymore. They're supposed to deliver it here. Are you picking up the food? Tougher, whatever. Horse-drawn carriages. They're delivering what? Food. Yes. Okay. You're taking the food from here and putting it down here to the water side to sell it. I see. Okay, because this is the engineering supply thing, it will take food. Okay. Then the opportunity is more that we deliver the food from all the way down up there to here, because yeah, this accept food, you can sell it here because of the towns around it. It takes food, but the bigger opportunity is to take it from there to there probably, and that is challenging due to how the layout is there, but theoretically it's not a problem. So let's try to get this working. Sorry, this took me a while to recognize what kind of mess I made by myself. And we're going to build like some nice viaducts here. And we will... There we had the level crossing incident. We're not going to make that mistake again, I think. But this way, this time the railway will be the elevated one. Like steel bridges. There we go. So now, again, about our train, we're just going here, please. That should be fine. So please full load on the food. So we're gonna go ahead and make you go. And now you are waiting for a free path. Where is that? Okay, this is a mess because we don't have a proper good waiting area here. But as soon as one train goes out here, it would actually work because they kind of, yeah, it would sort itself out. It's not ideal. Let's just verify that. There's also ways you can do a waiting area with the depot. I think those are a little bit hacky. I don't like that, even though it's the common meta of this game. Yeah, this seems okay, the stuff. So here we are waiting for the deliveries of animals, and that's fine. So let's close all of that down. And our next order of business is that we sort out this mess a little bit. So why do we have this station even, tougher wood? Is that just because we want to deliver milk here? I guess we're delivering milk here, and that puts food here as well. Because you cannot have like a local industry to a local industry. You have to somehow transport it there. And that's the issue. And we're trying to solve that here with horse-drawn carts. I think the right way to do that would be to upgrade that at least to trams, because that's like at least a little bit faster to build a tramway here. I feel like that is the right solution. We could also build a train between those two stations. I just think that looks a little bit goofy. Yeah, this is the correct way to build the tram. And then we're going to go ahead and put the thing here. I think there's, because this stupid thing was just in front of it, maybe it didn't build a connection. So then let's take a look at what we have. Horse-drawn wagons for livestock, but we don't want to transport livestock, we want to transport food. But horse-drawn wagons still are the best for that, so we will go ahead and go from here. We're not in a tram. Okay, I see how it is. Can I not deliver on a normal stop? Or there was just something missing? I guess there was just something missing. So from here to there, yeah, full load, then here we sell, correct. Then let's go ahead and make that like 5 times and just go ahead and run that. And then we will also take a look at the old ones and then we'll sell those because I don't think we need that. So did I sort them correctly in? So those are trains. I wanted to go with local transport food in Tafel. Right, so we can quickly do that. I figured out a few tricks also. So we can hopefully find it. Ungrouped here. One thing you can do is, those are the new ones we created, right? No, they're not. Those ones are the ones for tougher, right? Yeah. So one thing you can do is you can just put it in there and then you can say, oh, now it already sorted everything because they group, but you can also say here add shared vehicles. That's a quick way to get things going. But let's say in this case here we'll send them to depot. Those 2 horse-drawn carriages, they're obsolete by my estimation. Oh, we have here one Mika Savage Evil Mart is way too heavy. We haven't had that in a while. that it's complaining about weight. Oh, because we increased the wagons. You see, we increased the wagons. Huh. Okay. You two go to a depot, please. I want to sell you. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Sell all. Yes. Okay, so here we come with a milk train, right? That's a milk train. Yeah. And that's selling the milk, and it will generate the food here. There's way more food than we ever could imagine. And there's one more guy. Who are you? Waterside left. Herman Farm. Farm supplies. I see how it is. Okay. That's why we had this left-right system. So I, of course, didn't think about that. So the farm supplies, you're just picking up whatever way you want. So there's no real specification. So maybe this left-right doesn't need to be. Not sure. Maybe it needs to be. Maybe. I guess it kind of works itself out. It's not ideal, but I think we can leave it like that. So let me just see if I can take a look here. So this is still waiting a lot for the food. And we have one tunnel bottleneck here. So this section here will need to be definitely improved. And otherwise, I'm gonna say it works. Okay, then we have our task for next episode. Thanks for joining on this one, and see you next time. Bye.